All right, y'all, we live.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Saturday morning. We got the Ladies of Grown Woman Gaming podcast here to have some fun. It's been an amazing gaming news week. So we got a lot to talk about, and I hope y'all are ready. Let's start with some intros. Lady Infamous, go ahead and tell the people what you've been playing.
Hey, good morning, everyone. This is me, Lady Infamous 415. You already know. Kind of light this week, but gaming nonetheless. Last night, it was me, Fozzie, it was Stitch, a couple of his homeboys running through the new season 4 of Call of Duty.
Yeah, we was clapping on people.
Clapping so hard. And the thing about it, we're going to talk about a little bit about that a little bit later. But it was so much fun. I'm feeling Warzone-ish today.
Mhm.
Also, my friend Pedro. LBOOGIE was right. I wanted to do it in one sitting, but we were watching a stand-up comedy thing. If I wasn't doing that, I probably would have sat through the whole sitting and played that game. I enjoyed it. It made me feel like I can do that in real life. The only critique I have about it is the moves were a little bit slow, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. With the soundtrack was cool. I really wasn't paying attention to the game and like the story, but the gameplay I really enjoyed. Let me see, what else did your girl play? I played some Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC, the super old game, but I'm playing like Doomsday Lobbies, and that's the
You almost done with Final Fantasy 7?
Hell no, man.
That shit taking forever.
That shit is gonna take forever. It's gonna take forever. I have
You know how I am. You know I don't like watching that old shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I support you, so I turn it on. But
I know
I be like,
she be
Doing
going
other
around
stuff.
her-
She doing other
checking
stuff.
email.
yeah, right.
I be
I'm gonna
like,
make sure you got a viewer, but I can't. I
oh.
can't do it.
This is the thing, man. I'm with Final Fantasy 7. I am torn, right? Because I'm on disc 2. There's 3 discs in the original game.
Mm.
I don't want to be too underpowered that I can't beat the final boss, because I'll quit that shit so fast. So I'm trying to like want to progress more in the game. Then and the other part of me wants to like level up a little bit more, but I'm just kind of torn right now. But I still want to play. I still enjoy it. It's a telenovela. It's twists and turns and deceit and conflict, and I like it. Sometimes your girl get lost, but I found a website that helps me go where I need to go, because I used to spend like an hour and a half trying to get out of a mountain, and it really don't make sense. I think that's all. I didn't touch my Switch for a while. I'm sad about that.
We did. There was a what's that guy's name? I think he does music for Rare. He posted yesterday that he was basically done with Animal Crossing. You know, his son wanted to make a new island, so he was giving away all his stuff. He had about $19 million in sacks of money there, and tons of clothes, tons of glasses.
He opened his
I
gates.
posted about it too. Yeah, he opened it up, let people come in. It was flooded though. I don't think he realized. He probably should have just let a couple of people in with one code and let another couple of people in with another code.
Right.
So he kind of did a free for all, and we got kicked out the first time, but then Augie was able to get in, so she went in and got a bunch of stuff. So she was pretty happy. But his island was like so fly. It was crazy.
Oh, I bet it
Yeah,
was.
I've already retired that game. It's like I can't.
Oh wow, dang.
Yeah, it's the
Wow.
time that is required. I can't devote that much time. Like, I just can't.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. I'm starting to become convinced that Delilah don't play no more.
Oh, that's
Okay.
That sound like facts. That's what it sound like. Sound like facts.
Who said facts? Oh my god.
Okay, well,
You supposed to be like, no, I'm gonna change that.
no, she said facts. She's not
I
touching it.
retired that sucker,
Well, that
man.
was-
Like, I mean, some other stuff I really want to try to finish. You know, like Control, and I've been playing some Minecraft Dungeons, and I jumped back into Killer Instinct this week.
Oh wow, you didn't tell nobody?
Well, because I want to kind of go through it, get my skills, trying to brush up, get my skills back right. I'm rusty.
I could have been your sparring partner. I'm
Hey,
rusty too.
I might jump into the little game. They always do the little gameplay thing on Sundays. I might jump in that get some rounds in. Who knows? Who knows?
Well, make sure you record it.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, get them. Record the wins. Record the wins.
No, you gotta be there.
You need
don't
to
record nothing.
We put it
You don't
on.
record
No, y'all
nothing.
know I
She
don't
gotta
Yeah,
be
but
there.
she need to record it
She's
so
gonna-
that when it comes Saturday and she's like looking for a video, she got her own video.
That's true.
Oh,
That's true.
see.
That's true.
There
You
you
know,
go.
ideas.
Look.
Ideas.
Yeah, that sounds like fuck you.
That's like saying, what's the word? Like a maybe on an invite. Would you, maybe
I know.
I might be there.
Yeah, but you know the kids. You know, I don't know about you, Charisse, but my kid always be like, "Maybe just means no."
Yeah. Right.
I finally figured that out. She's like, Mama, you know when you say maybe, you just saying no in a nicer way. And I was like, I'm so glad you
Right?
finally
I'm glad you
that.
figured it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that next time somebody asks me to do something for them, and I don't want to
There
do
you go.
it.
Maybe.
Say maybe.
Maybe.
It's a maybe. Possibly. It's possible.
You know what I mean? I'll be like, it's a no for me, dog. All harsh
Right?
and everything.
Right.
All right, I don't know. Did we get to?
no.
Were,
So you
did
kinda-
we
you kinda
transition
hurt
to
their feelings,
Delilah's
yes.
games, or how did? Where we?
I
at? 'Cause
rolled
feel
mine
like
in
we
there
went off
already.
on a
I done
tangent.
rolled mine in there. So
Yeah.
y'all-
Okay.
I mean,
Delilah rolled hers in. What you been playing, Charisse?
Of course, I have been playing Animal Crossing. I am still rearranging my island because it is soothing to me, and I need that less stressful right now.
Keep going on.
And then for some reason, I'm still going out.
Yeah.
no, she's not fun to me. She's not.
Can you hear me now?
Okay. All right.
I was saying.
Cool.
I was like, and for some reason, I started No Man's Sky because it's on Game Pass.
I mean, there was
And
a
I should have paid
reason, right? You said
Yeah.
for some reason,
Game Pass.
but it
You
had to
said
be a
Game
reason.
Pass.
Because everybody, oh, you know, it's Game Pass. I always try new Game Pass games that hey, it's only $10 a month, so I'm not really missing out on anything. So I should have paid attention more in science class. I go ahead and say that right now. I did not, and it's all the formulas. There's no direction in this game. Like, I like it, I want to like it, but there's no direction in this game whatsoever. And the little bit of direction you do get is fleeting. Like, if you don't pay attention, if you don't read all the stuff they're throwing at you, you're gonna be lost. I already restarted once on a different whole planet because isn't it all randomly generated? But it's interesting. What interesting? I haven't ran into any other person yet, but play that. What else did I play? The Division, Phantasy Star Online, and I believe that was all.
Are you still playing Phantasy Star Online?
Yes, and they getting the update in August. Oh my God! Yes.
You know
What's
what?
the update looking
No.
like?
I know, right? What's in that update? What's in that update?
It's episode 4. I think because Japan is already in like episode 6 or something, but we're finally getting episode 4 out in August. I think new classes. I'm not totally sure on that, but I know something about some kind of exo suit because that's heavily in the trailer for it.
So is it gonna be like a Fallout type suit?
Almost. It looks like, if you want, I think it is. Because they were shooting off, like flying through the air with it. Because you know it's again Fantasy Star Online. And then they dropped out of it, and then they was in their regular battle outfits and everything. They're ready to do battle, so they was like heavy armor mech suits, and then they were in their regular attire. So I'm happy for that.
Sounds interesting. Mech suits and whatnot. Sounds cool.
I know, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still not playing it, but all right.
Hey,
It's fun too. So yeah.
that game looked boring. Ain't nothing special about Phantasy Star Online.
Pause. Yes, it is. Okay. Blasphemy.
Phantasy Star. Who? You already know what I call Phantasy Star when we're not streaming, so you already know. Ain't nothing special about that game.
Uh-oh.
Whatever. It's
You know
boring.
what? We're just gonna pretend.
We're gonna pretend
You know
she
what?
didn't say that. We're just gonna pretend that didn't just happen.
She just talked about what's the alloy?
Alloy.
Her ass feet. You know what? That's all.
Oh gosh.
I'm speaking just facts, baby.
All right. Well, for me, I've been playing Destiny 2, which I don't know if you said that, Charisse, because you know there's a new season.
I totally forgot about that one. But I figured we get into that later on.
Yeah, been playing Destiny 2, Call of Duty, and I really haven't touched Apex this week, which is funny.
Destiny do
But
that
yeah.
to you. Take over
I
your
know,
life.
right? Because I've been in it.
It's that destiny grind.
It's so pretty.
I know. And the gunplay. It's like,
oh my God, the new weapons. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
So let's go ahead and get into it since
CHAREECE over there acting a fool over this
You know
new
what I just thought
weapon.
about when
Right.
when y'all know that Waka Flocka meme when he like, oh, okay, that's me right now.
right.
I'm with you,
Okay.
Delilah, on that one.
I can do the same meme to you doing the meme. You're doing it, and then I'm doing it back at you. And she gonna get on Destiny too, y'all. Don't let Delilah fool
Oh
you.
yeah,
'cause she
please,
gonna get
I
that
will be on there.
Now
I'll be there
And she
mad
gonna get on
playing.
she gonna come after we done hit max level, talking about y'all gonna help me.
Hell yeah, we're gonna help her.
Yeah, which we do every time. Don't
Every
worry.
single time. I appreciate that.
Right. Yeah, we got you. But this week, Destiny 2 and Call of Duty released their new seasons. Destiny 2 had their take on a live event, which needs improvement. But
I like the long pause
ending
there. That was
good.
hilarious.
Yeah, because I was trying to find the right words and not be too negative. Because yes, good try. But I'm gonna need y'all to, not make us wait an hour for 10 seconds of footage. But
I don't think it was 2 seconds. Was
all
it?
right, Charisse, damn.
I'm sorry.
Let her finish
her
her thought.
jugular.
Not bad.
Jesus, Charisse. All right, so they had their little live event. It was cool. Kicked off season, was this 4? I don't know. The new season of Destiny. I don't know if they have numbers to theirs, but
They do.
then we had a live event on YouTube from the creators, Bungie, which I don't know if you guys saw, but they did their 8 minutes and 46 seconds of silence during that, the beginning, before they did anything else. Gave out resources to people for Black Lives Matter, and I have to say kudos to Bungie for that. And they outlined the next 3 years. The next 3 years of expansions, which I thought was like pretty crazy for them. They also outlined that they're going to be bringing in a repository of like old missions from Destiny 1 and some of the things from Destiny 2 that people don't play as much will be going to that repository, so that'll allow them to put in new content, since the game apparently is getting too big. So I thought that was pretty neat. They outlined all that type of stuff. Then we had Call of Duty. They didn't really do a live event or anything like that, but they do have a new season. Like Lady and I said, we hopped in last night, and we're clapping cheeks. But yeah, what do you guys think about the 2 new seasons? Who's played them? What do you think?
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
It's gonna be short with Destiny. Okay, look. I know.
Okay. Here we go with that meme again. Okay.
Look. Look. I can't be. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. It's something in my bones that I jump in. I play Destiny. I play for a good maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I just can't get jiggy with it anymore. I want a Destiny 3. I need something like, it's looking like I'm just not into it like I used to. And it's okay. Maybe I need to do a raid or something, or not be so grindy, or I it's just something that I personally can't, like, I don't see myself playing this new season of Destiny at all. But I heard that it has a load of stuff. It has to do with some light and darkness. Am I correct?
Yes. We got dark weapons. We have dark weapons now, and I'm telling you.
Oh my God, they're so awesome.
Yes, yeah.
They're gonna nerf all of that.
They're gonna nerf that, like, in
the grenade launcher. I am waiting for them to nerf it, because it'd be like wrecking them people in there. Like it does spill damage. I think that's what you call it.
Yeah.
So like it basically puts out a cloud, and it just constantly damages them.
Oh wow.
So you get the first hit, and then you get that constant damage. So you get a couple of those sitting there, and it's like they just gone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great for PvE. I did hear that some people are using it in PvE PvP as well. Did I get that backwards?
No, you said it right.
No,
Okay. I did hear that some people are using it in PvP as well, but I think that it probably works the best in PvE. But yeah, go ahead, Charisse. What do you think about Destiny? I know you didn't play Call of Duty, but yeah. Oh, lady, you didn't talk about Call of Duty though.
Oh no, because you know what? Because it wasn't really nothing that special. The only thing that got me in the battle pass was Captain Price. Because if you don't know about Call of Duty, Captain Price is OGZ. You have to have Captain Price. And then we found out that the London dude, the dude from the main story, what his name? LBOOGIE?
Kyle.
Kyle's on a what he did, battle pass or a bundle at the store?
No, bundle. You gotta get him. So they make you pay separate for him.
Oh, they know it. They know they wrong for that. They could have put it on the battle pass. I would have grinded for that. And they have a quote unquote new multiplayer map, which is Scrapyard. First time I played Scrapyard was on Modern Warfare 2. And it took me about 2 games and it was easy. They still got the camping spots, and that was like the only thing that, razzle dazzled me when we was playing that day, last night. I didn't get to Warzone, but I'm gonna get into that this weekend, and then next weekend I'll give you like something to like talk about as far as Warzone is concerned.
Yeah, looking through the battle pass, I wasn't very happy with the weapon choices. It seemed like a lot of LMGs, shotguns. I'm like, okay, I don't use these, but I still bought the battle pass, because I want to be able to not say I don't have that, But yeah, Charisse, go ahead and go with Destiny 2.
Destiny. Okay, so I'm not even gonna lie, I did not play the previous season, which was the one, I can't even remember the name of it, so I don't know what's going on. But Season of Arrival has that old Destiny feeling, as Lady call it, that Destiny grind. I'm back at it. The level cap has went up. The darkness weapons are a blast playing with. I also have the grenade launcher that Boogie was talking about, but I also have an auto rifle that is lovely. It just melts through shields and everything. The new armor looking nice. Warlocks still look horrible, but we still look better than we did last season. The storyline looks very interesting, and especially the gameplay that they were talking about. That looks nice. I'm so ready for that already. I've already pre-ordered. Just let you know, I've already done it. I'm ready.
I haven't done it yet.
I did it a couple days ago. And somebody said they wait for Destiny 3. They said in their little YouTube show thingy, they're not doing a Destiny 3. That's one of the reasons. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why they're doing that Vault thing. Basically Destiny 2 is now an MMO to a certain extent. Right. They're gonna take and bring in stuff from Destiny 1, take out stuff from Destiny 2 that they do not like anymore or nobody plays.
They bring back Vault Glass. Sorry to cut you off. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe this time I will actually finish it.
So hard to get people during that time. It was so hard to get people to get on the raid. Yeah. I want to do the dungeon guide, which is for everybody, but I'm not the right level. I am sitting at 109. I've got to at least get to 110. 1010. I'm sitting at 1009 right now. I've got to get my light. I just feel that's a prettier number. And I will do it because I'm going to Xur as soon as we get off here.
Right.
But yeah. Destiny 2 is, again, the gameplay is still solid. The story is still off the walls crazy. Like, it's Destiny 2. You know what you're getting into when you play it. You're going for that grind. You're going for that incredible gameplay, and you're going for that brilliant story, but shitty storytelling. But yeah, that's Destiny for you.
All right. Well, Delilah, you don't have anything to say about either, right?
Right. You know it. You know I don't.
Well, let's roll into the topic where I know you're going to shine.
Well, I would say in regards to Destiny 2, I definitely plan on jumping into it. Hopefully, mid next week. Hopefully.
She said mid next week.
Yes, right? I got. Y'all, I'm in this class. I'm doing this class. And it's taking a lot of time. A lot of my time. So that's part of it. But hopefully
we gotta.
What you gonna say?
Oh no! I said you you said you gonna play with them this week, mid next week. Well, I need LBOOGIE next week too. So because we got a new game, we gotta bust open too.
We're gonna have to.
Hey, do we just need to
have to
schedule
fight
this
for some
in or
time?
something?
Then, like, I'm gonna need their time too. So
we gotta start Fallout. Fallout
what?
New Dawn.
She said
Not
Fallout.
Far Cry New Dawn.
Far Cry.
Oh my god.
Hey,
She merged 2 games.
Yo. I know. Yo. I caught myself though.
Yeah,
yo.
she got it.
Far Cry New Dawn. It's like $15 on Xbox if y'all don't know, and you can play co-op. So Lady and I are supposed to be starting that. Hopefully, it don't take us forever to finish.
Well, it's cool if you playing Far Cry New Dawn with Lady, then I'll just jump on some with whatever CHAREECE is playing. You know what I'm saying? No big deal.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna be trying to play catch up anyway. 'Cause y'all
well,
always
yeah.
get
What's
far
your
ahead.
light level?
It's like
What's your light level?
850, 860, something like that.
Ooh.
Dang!
My light level better than yours.
Oh my god! It's like that already?
At least
Because my
I
light
thought
level
it
is
was
higher
at
than
least
yours.
900.
Wait, where y'all at? Where y'all at?
882.
882. Okay.
I'm literally I am 1009.
1008.
I'm 1000. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
1009.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to play a little bit today, so I can at least hit, kind of curve it a little bit. You know what I mean? Try to curve the blow, a little bit. But yeah.
Well, get in there and do the things that I showed you to do before. Like, don't get in there and just start,
get caught in a random trap.
Because,
Trap.
Yeah. Right.
You gotta have a game plan with Destiny. You
Right.
got
Yeah,
to.
I told you I'm gonna start using a guide because I get so sick. I get the crappiest gear. I feel like I don't ever get any exotics. It's terrible.
No exotic for me. None.
Yeah.
None.
It's
I'm
like,
like, get out of here.
And then Boogie's always like, "Well, you just playing
Look,
it
you
wrong."
go to Xur. You go to Xur right now. You can go to Xur right now. See, this is the day that y'all need to get on because you go to Xur and you get his 1025. I think he's selling right now. 1025.
Yeah, you know what? Why y'all messing around? Let me turn on my Xbox right now.
Hey man, well I can't do that because you know what I'm saying. I'm producing, so I can't just stop. Whatever. We gonna get into it. I'll handle it when we're done with the show. You know what I mean? Hopefully he's still selling his gear, and I'll be able to cop something
all weekend.
But I'm gonna hit up Xur. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely want that sword y'all all got that I don't got yet. Apparently. And so yeah, I'll jump back into it, and I'm gonna be rolling my eyes the whole game. You know what I mean? Just let you know.
But you gonna love it.
I love the gameplay. The gameplay loop on Destiny is just it's
gameplay.
It's Halo. So I'm gonna enjoy it for what it is and keep it pushing. But you're right. I'm gonna need a game plan. Have to follow a guide, something because just jumping in random. Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's I can't ever stay focused enough to get some good stuff. And because I talked to y'all afterward, and she's like, "Oh yeah, and I got the new this and new that, and I got new this, new that." I'm like, "Dude, how, fam? I've been playing this game for 6 hours. And I got nada." You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I gotta figure it out. What is it?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I have excellent luck in Destiny. I don't know what it is.
You got luck at everything. Your life is just golden. Okay,
right. All right, so it looks like Xbox announced a new partnership this week, which I had no idea who these people were, and I'm gonna let Delilah talk about this because I didn't know who they were. I didn't know who they were at all. I wasn't familiar with their audio. The highest people I think I know is Bose, and what's the other one? Start with a P. Polk.
Yeah, Polk is another one. But so Bang & Olufsen is what they're called. But I call them Bang & O. I guess that's the way to say it. I don't know, but they're found that their audio systems are normally in Audis, they're in Aston Martins, Bentleys, Lamborghinis, stuff like that. Super high end audio. And so Xbox is partnering up with them to they're doing something for next gen. They haven't fully announced what that is, but they did release a press release talking about the partnership. So hopefully in the near future we'll learn more details about what exactly it's going to be and how it's going to tie in with Xbox. So I'm excited about it. But if I know I sent you ladies like a cutout of like just how expensive this brand is. It's like some items, just like a Bluetooth player. It's like $3,000, $2,000. So it's very, very high end. So I don't know if this is going to be like some speakers or a sound bar or some headphones, but I mean, you can expect for it to be kind of like,
very high end, unless it's just something they built in regards to the technology itself. Again, we'll find out later. So
my thing about it is how they're going to incorporate that price range. Because ain't nobody gonna spend a $3,000 headphone for their console. That's
right. I see, and that's what I think. I don't think that's the expectation. I mean, it's a game system, it's a home console. They know that. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't expect it to be like, oh, all of a sudden you got to pay $3,000 for some audio. No, like it's at the end of the day, they know what the product is. It is a home console, so it's gonna be something that appeals to that.
Yeah, but they headphones do look pretty. They do.
They did.
Yeah,
they do. They really did.
But yeah, very very high end stuff. I love mine. I think that it sounds good. No complaints here. As you all know, I'm a fan. So we'll see. All
right. Well, we all need to be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, because like 350, like they Beoplay H9 3rd gen is like 500.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it's crazy.
The second gen is 3. The second gen is 3.
Okay. What's the most you would pay for some headphones?
Girl, please.
Man, for me, I don't know, like $250. That's the most I pay.
I was gonna say 3
for some headphones.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm cheap, yo. I'm looking like
lady. I'm kind of with you because I was like,
that's essentially what I paid for.
Man, they're gonna get this Beoplay H3 headphones for like $150.
Some Astros is like what, $200? Yeah, like Astros is $200.
No, the Astros with the mix amp, it's like $250, $300 anyway. I think the 850s are $300. So, like, I'm fine with paying that. Yeah,
especially if it's
quality.
Surround sound, you can hear all the little because it's night and day difference when you have these cheap headphones and then you go with something high end. You can tell it's like I'm really big on audio, so. Yeah, it's important to me. And speaking of which, like I can look around my office now and I got like 6 headsets just because I look for the best sound. I like to get engulfed in the experience when I'm playing. So it's it's important.
I don't know. I feel like you just buy Astros, but
I don't buy Astros. Astros.
I know.
You're a fan of Astro though, right? Like you're a big fan of Astro, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Like I love their headphones. They feel cushiony against my ears. That's the biggest problem that I tend to have with headphones is comfort.
Yeah.
I don't want to pinch in my head and stuff. So yeah, and I hear everything.
I know for me,
I have to have it to fit my hair.
Yeah, because you got like big hair.
Yeah, my afro be kind of breaking headphones sometimes.
Really?
When? I need to know. When has your afro broke headphones?
This is actually my 3rd pair that I'm using right now. So if I don't have my hair tied down, it's all good and dandy. But me having to actually expand it to fit my hair, I've kind of broken a few.
Get you some with the
Steel
series.
Calling you a liar.
Get the get the Steel the Steel series are pretty fire too. Like they got like a steel bar between the headphones, so like the longevity of them is pretty well. I'm a big fan of their the Xbox 9X Steel Series headphones, the wireless ones. They're dope and they're super comfortable. I've had them since they dropped and I still use them. They're really good. I also picked up just because of the whole what's that game is coming out? Cyberpunk 2077. You know how they released the limited edition console. They also released the controller and the headset separately, and I copped that just as a collector's item. And that one's made by SteelSeries, and it's pretty good too. But it's also a wireless headset. I just got it just to get it, just because I couldn't get the console, which I'm still salty about. But yeah.
All right. Well, we also have a studio that looks like it's up for sales, which I guess I don't know. Was the writing on the wall? Maybe.
I don't think so. Not with
no? I don't think
surprising.
No.
Surprising.
All right. Well, it looks like AT&T is going to be selling Warner Bros. Interactive, and I'd like to know, like I said, was the writing on the wall, but who do you think is going to buy them?
For a cool $4 billion?
Yeah.
Oof.
That's a lot of money.
It is.
That's a.
But who do you think is in the race, in the hunt
Rockstar.
all the major publishers, man, like your EA,
Yeah.
your, you know what I mean. I could even see Amazon making a play. I could see Google.
That's
making
what
a
I was
play.
thinking too.
Amazon can scoop this up and like really make moves with these.
Okay, well, I think we need to explain exactly what Warner Brothers Entertainment, what they do, because it's like more than just one studio. It is like NetherRealm. It's
Mortal Kombat, Injustice, Batman Arkham, Shadow of Mordor, Lego franchise, Disney Infinity. They got the gaming unit all got licensed to Game of Thrones, Harry Potter's, and Cars. So that's a big bag.
And this is their gaming arm, right? So that's a huge
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, it's a huge get. So I wonder if that includes Monolith, because like that, man, as a fan, I don't want Monolith Studios, fam, under XGS. You know, my biased opinion, of course, but I want Monolith. They did the Lords of the Rings, the games. What's it called? I can't remember now. You know, the ones that's kind of like Assassin's Creed style, Shadow of Mordor. Yeah, they did the Shadow of Mordor games. Like, I don't want them, dude. Like, they're a great studio, and they're in Washington. So,
well, so it sounds like Amazon or Xbox needs to scoop them up.
I mean, that's just sheer
but that price.
But we don't.
I think it'd be more beneficial for Amazon to pick up that bag. They need that bag. They need some.
They do.
They need it.
Well,
I'm interested to see if we get a bidding war too. You know.
Yeah, cause think about it. If EA get it, and if what you said Amazon get it, then that means that it's gonna be games are likely gonna be released for everybody. Like we gonna still get to see those titles. If one of the first party publishers get them, then you know you got to deal with the whole exclusivity and who's gonna get to play what and so on and so forth. So I don't know. From a gaming perspective, I just want the best games, period. And I want to be able to play them. I don't want to be like all of a sudden I can't play certain Insomniac games and certain, you know what I mean? Like this is as an Xbox, as a primary console like player for me. Like I still want to be able to play some stuff. So bias, I know.
I just want them to announce the new Batman game. Just announce the Batman game.
Y'all don't care about nothing else. Just Batman. That's it.
Batman. I want Batman. Let me get Batman.
Right.
Y'all know that's my boo. But for real, we know it's out there. Just announce it.
Yeah, I'm ready for another Batman game. I like the last one.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's like, first of all, I didn't even know that. We're here seeing this article. I did not know that AT&T owned them like that. I was not aware of that.
The merger that happened last year, they own HBO. AT&T own a lot of crap now because of that merger that happened like last year or the year before last. So it's Warner Brothers. So all of their entertainment developments, all their studios and all that. So they're in debt now, AT&T. And so this is why they're trying to sell off this part of it to make some quick cash.
Yeah, that's a smart play. It's business. It's a smart play, you know. And it happens all the time with these large companies. So I don't doubt that if you know, whoever acquire them, whoever has that, you know, that ability to make this purchase, like they're gonna continue making games with the studio, you know.
Right.
Because they just got some huge franchises, and it's like, okay, you don't want to just stop making Mortal Kombat. You don't want to just stop making certain titles. Now I'm over here, you know, pipe dreaming about a Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct. You see what I'm saying? Like that's where my head is. You know.
I want another Injustice.
I do too.
Shit, that shit was better than the damn Injustice movie.
Ooh, that's
it really was.
It was. Like it really was. I'm like, how is it? Like I'm telling you, that movie was so damn bad. Oh my god. Anywho, so it looks like, I don't know if you guys knew, but apparently there was a Star Wars game being revealed on Monday. Like a reveal trailer for Star Wars Squadrons. I didn't know it was coming, but sounds like EA has all the Star Wars shit now.
Yeah, I think Disney, cause you know how before Disney had the Star Wars license spread out amongst multiple studios, and I think EA, all of them kind of stopped. And it's ever since the Respawn game by EA did well, I think they was like, okay, we're gonna go all in on EA since you know they did well with this game. We could we can leverage their talent for something else. This be purely like speculating on with the article you just mentioned. So
yeah, I know. I'll have to take a look at it and see what it is, but it sounds like I'm gonna be sick. I don't know if y'all know, but like I tend to have motion sickness quite easily, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play this game, which is sad. So,
is it a VR title?
No. But even when I play Star Wars Battlefront 2, when I played in the airplanes and stuff like that, it was hard for me.
Oh, okay. So it's a flight. Okay, so you the flight sims and stuff. Okay, cool.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking that it is, like a flight sim type of thing, Star Wars style. Yeah. Any of you guys gonna be interested?
It's Star Wars, so I'm definitely gonna check it out.
There we go. I got one.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna see what it's looking with, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I'm more the
graphics
the story driven.
It's EA. The graphics it's gonna look beautiful.
Right.
Okay, I guess.
All right. It sounds like Lady had to drop off for a second. But it's time for the nitty gritty, y'all.
Yes,
let's talk about this PS5 E3 event, because that's what it seems like. It seems like this was their E3 placeholder. So yeah, what did you guys? So I had a couple of questions. So let's try to do it in this format. So the PS5 event, what were your top 3 games that you saw that were shown yesterday?
Top 3?
Yeah.
Let's see, top 3. For me, it was this game called Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. That one was dope. Returnal and Project Athea. It's my 3.
Project Athea. Which one was that?
That was the one by Square Enix.
Spaceship?
No, Square Enix with the girl with just wearing the sneakers, and then she jumps off the cliff and starts sprinting.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was so fire. They only showed like a few seconds of it. It was not. Yeah, it was fire.
Yeah, because I'm like, why do I not remember that?
Yeah, I'll send you the clip once the show's over. But yeah. And Kena, that game just looks like a Pixar movie. And it was just gorgeous, and those little cute little black furry things helping along as you play. I thought it was a cool gameplay element.
Yeah, those are the cutest things. Yeah.
And Returnal.
You know what that reminded me of?
Go ahead.
What was that game? That game Me or something. It's like it was an indie game. I think it's this generation, but you had to collect pieces of your little self, and you could build bridges with each other to do different things. My daughter played it. I can't remember the name of it though.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with that. And what was the last one I said? Returnal. Okay, so Returnal for me, it reminded me of like Mass Effect, like the gameplay, because it had like the over-the-shoulder camera, and she's kind of zoomed out, and I like the element of her like dying over and over again and playing different worlds, and so I thought it'd be cool just to kind of see what that story is like. Her experience, and then like how, I mean, it was just kind of cool. It was cool. That one stood out. That was a standout for me. I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, anybody else can go. Lady, I'm asking, what were your top 3 games that you saw for the PS5 event?
Okay, one is going to be Resident Evil 8 Village. And because I played 5, 6, and 7. I like it. I like those kinds. I don't know about 1, 2, 3, and 4. Man, I don't get it.
So you like the new style, the first-person shooter style, the first-person style.
I like Spider-Man, Miles Morales, even though they juked it, thinking it was a full game, but it really was like a DLC expansion, which well,
it's going to be like a standalone, like Lost Legacy.
So
hopefully they sell it at $40 like they did Lost Legacy. Otherwise, I'm gonna have an issue with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish that it was a full-fledged game. Oh man, I got an extra one. I'm sorry. Okay, look. Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
So before the show, these two were going at it about Horizon Zero Dawn, and I told them to hold it for the show. And
you ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Go ahead.
All right. First of all, if anybody, I was late to the Horizon Zero Dawn game, so someone put me on game and say, hey, they got the extended edition with the DLC for $15. I had to cop it. I Guerrilla Games, good job. I enjoyed it. I love the world. I love the stories that was in there. I like the upgraded armor. I like the upgraded weapons. I like the mechanics. I like the story. As soon as I found out that I can get that super ultra reeve ammo that absorbs damage and gives it back to you, it was OV. I was underpowered, went to an older save, came back, powered up, and beat the game. And the ending of the game, I was like, I can't wait for this game to come out. So, yes, I'm excited for this game. Digital version, first game. First game, calling it out. Honorable mention. What you mean?
Y'all. Okay. So y'all know I'm new to this PlayStation game, and this is the main game that lady told me to get. Like this one right here. You gotta play this one. You gotta play it. So I got the exact same version she got because I caught it on sale. I hate this hoe.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Wait, you gotta elaborate.
No.
Right. Let her elaborate.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all know I'm always big on women kick ass video games, like a female lead. I love that. But she is annoying as hell. I just want to smack her so bad. Like she get on my nerves. I don't like her.
Yo,
I don't like her.
You blind, girl.
Yeah.
You blind, girl.
Like if I was her, the dude that take care of her, I would have threw her off a cliff. Like she get on my nerves just that bad.
Heather Zeke said Horizon Zero Dawn is boring. Man,
like I'm going to give it another chance just cause lady loves this game. I am going to give it another chance.
I'm not gonna force you to play no game you don't want to play. Just watch the movie with the cutscenes. But I'm telling you,
no, that's the Lala job. I'm gonna finish this damn game.
Damn.
Man. I'm sorry. I didn't say that, but you said it. Yo, look, I don't care. I don't care what CHAREECE is talking about. She biased as soon as the word PlayStation came out my mouth. So I'm like, the plot twist at the end of the first game.
I gotta get there first.
But you ain't willing to explore. You ain't really, she's annoying at first, but you gotta understand how she develops as a character and why she really special. For you to tell me that she's not special, you're trying me because you haven't tried the game. She is very special. You just don't know how special she is by that story. And I wish that. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna delete my save. I think I messed up. Also, I'm gonna start this game fresh, and I'm gonna try it again because she just irks me for some odd reason. She gets on my nerves. She whines. She don't listen. She don't follow directions.
But you only played 3 hours. You only played 3 hours of the game.
You played it just the same amount of time that I've played it. So much for those watching cutscenes and stuff. I've actually played the game. Okay, I'm salty. Keep pushing.
Did you beat it?
No, of course not.
Of course, though. Of course.
Tragical.
My time. Y'all know how I am with these open world games. It's hard for me to devote time.
It is open world.
And you know what? These open world games.
I thought you was open world queen, CHAREECE. I thought you was open world queen.
Get her.
I thought you was open world queen.
So the reason I stopped
RPG. Oh my god,
this ain't no RPG though. This ain't no RPG.
No, but it's open world though.
This ain't no RPG either.
You can craft items. You got side quests.
See, she ain't got that far. She ain't got that far, lady.
Actually, I have, because I was doing a whole bunch of other side missions before I got to the proving to actually, I guess, prove myself in some crap. But I got doing all these other missions, just killing random animals, trying to make sure I had the controls down. And I was just like, I don't even want to continue her story.
Yeah, it looks like you got a couple of people in the chat agreeing with you.
Man, you already know what it is with CHAREECE, man. I got two. Shout out to the two people who playing that game right now.
We all know CHAREECE bleeds green. I mean, let's just Let's call it what it is.
If Horizon Zero Dawn was on Xbox,
ready.
she would not be saying the stuff she be saying.
Yes, I would, but that's not the point. I got my list ready of my top PS5. Look, I'm almost ready. I'm trying.
Yes, and to be clear, there all the games that were shown. Was it Thursday? Right?
Yeah, Thursday.
All the games that were shown Thursday. Only 10 of them are true exclusives. Everything else will be coming to Xbox.
Yeah, I got the
PC.
list. I got the list right here.
Pow.
Pow. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
the titles that's are gonna be like true exclusives are mainly from Sony's first party studio. So you have your Spider-Man Miles Morales, Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Forbidden West, Project Athea, which that one is also, I believe that was time too. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Sackboy, Destruction All Stars, Returnal, Astro Playroom, and Demon Souls. Which Demon Souls look incredible. Oh my goodness.
I thought it was what was that other one? Dark Souls?
Yeah, it's Demon Souls was it's the
Before Dark Souls, it was
yeah.
Demon. It was
Okay.
Demon Souls.
Yeah.
It's the prequel.
Yeah. All right, so I got my list.
You got your 3?
Yes, my 3. Spider-Man. I'm just gonna call it Spider-Man because he deserves the title. I'm sorry.
Right.
Returnal. I did like that one. Like Delilah says, it looks like the action play looks kind of like Mass Effect, but it's also set in space. Again, female lead, and the story, a little bit of story that is there in the trailer looks interesting with her dying multiple times and trying to come back and figure out what she did wrong. That looked interesting. And which one was it? Not the Pragmata. I think it was the Kena one. The Kena one did look interesting also. I think Pragmata's like no more.
Which one was the Kingdom one?
Kena.
The Kena.
Kena. Oh yeah, Kena.
Yeah.
That was
So sorry, because I got Delilah's and I got CHAREECE's. So lady, what were your top 3 games that you saw?
I just said it.
Did I? I thought I heard Delilah first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said Horizon Zero Dawn. I said Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
What was that last one? Oh, Resident Evil 8 Village.
Okay, so I did get all 3 of you guys. Okay,
yeah,
so
they went on a tirade about Horizon Zero Dawn.
right.
Can I have an honorable mention? Can I get an honorable mention
What's
though for Hitman 3?
Hitman 3. Yeah. For
I'm
me,
mad they finished your gameplay on that one.
Yeah, I know. It was just like, we coming. You know, that's it. But for me, Spider-Man, obviously, and I'm glad it's like a separate game. They clarified that because I don't want to have to play the first one. I told the ladies already, I'm tired of playing Peter Parker. Please bring something else. So I'm very happy to see Miles get a story, even though they're cheaping out and giving him a shorter, smaller scope story.
I think they did this because they're trying to meet the launch. I mean, I think that's what it seemed like.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is that, you know, they're like, no, we need this now, you know, because otherwise they would have just had Horizon Zero Dawn, right?
Actually, that no release date for that either. They didn't have any release dates except for
third party.
No, Spider-Man. I think that was I don't know any other title they had listed.
That was holiday.
Because Ratchet and Clank didn't have one. I didn't see any. Matter of fact, let me look this up while y'all talking because I definitely want to see what release dates they had listed for the show.
Yeah, so for me, the top 3 green games that I was really interested in was Kena for sure, Oddworld. I've played all of those. I love Oddworld. Like, I have to play that. And then Hitman. Like, those are the top of the list for me. Obviously, there were like tons of games that I was interested in that I saw, but yeah, those are probably my top 3. And then I wanted to ask you guys, so what was probably like the worst game you saw?
The Bug Snacks
game.
Yeah, I knew. I already knew that. The Bug Snacks game. It was so weird.
Yeah, it's probably
like,
fun
how did
too.
his hands turn into hot dog wieners? Like, he had 2 hot dogs as ears, wiener hands. Like, what was going on there? And then it seemed like they was eating each other after. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. All right, so I found the list of the confirmed games that's actually launch titles from that show. They showed from all the titles, 26 titles. They showed the titles that's gonna be launch titles is the Miles Morales spin-off game, Godfall, Astro Playroom, Jet, The Far Shore. It says Death Loop, and that's it. Oh, and Bug Snacks.
Which I have to say that I was kind of disappointed with Godfall, because I don't know if it was because they were showing everything in 1080 or whatever the disclaimer they gave before, but yeah, it didn't look that good. I don't know, what do you guys think?
It looks this gen. It's not next gen.
Yeah, it didn't look next gen, right?
Yeah, but you know, people are gonna hype up Godfall like it's sliced bread. But I was more, like I said, I was more interested in Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West versus Godfall.
See that now? When I look at this list, and I see the launch list, like I feel like I can wait now. Like I look at this list, I'm like, okay, the game, the Ratchet and Clank game that I want to play, the what's this other one they got here? Even the Horizon game, all that stuff. I'm like, man,
You saying Horizon Zero Dawn is a time exclusive?
No, it's not. It's not. Horizon
it's gonna come to
Midwest.
PC.
It's gonna be PS5, PC, but it's like I can wait on launch. You know what I mean? Because none of these titles that were in this show are launching. There are, like, this is future, that's what you're supposed to do when you talk about next gen. You want to get people hyped for, this is the games that's coming in the fall, and these are the games that's coming in the future, so buy our system. They did exactly what they needed to do, but it's like, shoot, my library on Xbox is expansive, so I'm probably gonna pick up the Xbox first before I get the PlayStation. But believe it, I'm gonna get both.
I don't know. I might go ahead and get the all digital, because most people are speculating now, which, I said when we were in the chat watching it live, that they're going to make the all digital $3.99. The regular thick baby is going to be $4.99. And yeah, I'll probably just get all digital, because I don't really buy physical anyway.
I mean, we don't know what the prices are yet.
We don't know what the prices are yet. I'm just claiming it.
I got you. But so we don't know what the prices are yet. But the all digital one is definitely, I can see myself getting that. The all digital. So much for DRM, huh? So much for DRM. 2013 DRM. So much for that, huh? But
right.
It's a fallacy. That was a fallacy. But anyway, whatever. We ain't gonna dwell on that. I'm still salty about it, clearly.
Yeah. Were there any surprises? I guess like anything that like surprised you about the show, or was it kind of just like, yeah, we knew about all this stuff?
I think the entire show was great. I mean, like, surprises, some of the games were like really like stuff that I haven't seen before. Like, for instance, with Ratchet and Clank, and like going between the different alternate universes and stuff like that, and pulling aspects of the world into view. That was super cool. The gameplay, all the particle effects, and that game looked like a Pixar movie, and so did Kana. So it's like, dude, that's what I want to see when I'm thinking next gen. I want to see stuff that look that realistic, that lifelike, that quality, and then just a solid frame rate throughout the entire thing. That's what I want to see. So it felt, I felt like, walk away from the show, I felt satisfied with what they did. Like, they gave just enough third party, they gave just enough first party. It was a great mix. Threw a little bit of indie in there. You know what I mean? The only game that gave me the biggest question mark was that darn food game with the
Well, I have to say the cat game too.
Yeah, Stray.
Like,
we
playing as a cat.
Yeah, Stray.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
I want to see. Actually, I want more information on that game, because that game did look nice. And I am a cat person, and there's no people in there. Where are the people? Where did the people go? That one. So I want more information on that one.
Yeah, that was interesting, because they were all like bots, right? They're all they were all.
I'm surprised that more people aren't talking about the fact that all of these games are slated to target upscaled 4K 30 frames per second. Nobody is chanting
about the frames.
Nobody is chanting. No one's throwing tomatoes.
Talk about that. No, we're not going to talk about that.
Why?
It's all about the frames.
That's what we're here to talk about.
It's all about the frames, man. Sorry.
That's not what we do here.
That's exactly what we do here.
I mean, come on.
Right. And I see you, Others Inc. He's talking about $500 seems a little expensive for a 30 frames per second next gen console. Oop.
Like me personally, I wouldn't mind 1080p 60. I just want 60 frames.
Right. Yeah.
Like, our TVs these days does fantastic upscaling. Like,
right.
I need those frames though. I need those frames. I need those loading times to be like really, really short.
And I think people don't realize that the frames is what's going to help you from tearing and shit. Like, and skipping and all that stuff. Like, come on.
Yeah. But I mean, it looks good. What would you, if you had to score the show, what would you score it? Like, if it was me, well, it is me, but I would score it. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10.
I'll probably give it a 7.
I was doing 7 also. I did like the transitions. Like, whoever spent time on the transitions between each show, I mean, each
Pacing.
clip, yes, you did nicely. You deserved your raise.
Toward the end, I was just like, okay, where's the next banger? Like,
for me, I'm gonna give it an 8. My bottom twos were, I think, I ain't gonna hold you up. One of them is NBA 2K21.
You didn't even see nothing from that game.
That's why.
You got a point on that.
That's why. And I ain't gonna lie, the Solar Ash, I don't know yet. I don't know about Solar Ash.
Which one is that?
It was an indie game. It looked really colorful. I thought it looked cool. It had a unique art style. Made by the same people that did Hyper Life Drifter. That's a fantastic game.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that game's gonna be good. I can tell you that now.
I agree, Philly, with you. Ratchet and Clank was pretty, but those load screens ain't fooled me.
Oh, wow.
I know I told Delilah the same thing, because Delilah's a big Ratchet and Clank fan, but I was telling her, I think yesterday, the part where he goes to to switch over to be closer to the enemy, he like pulls himself over. Like, that whole motion seems very slow.
Oh, man.
Like, as soon as he gets there, it's like, there's like a couple of seconds. Maybe. And then maybe when it gets out, it'll look better. But when he gets over there, it's like a tick, tick, tick before he can get moving again. So I don't know. I don't know if you're going to get caught up with that.
All right, so what was your bottom two?
But yeah. Bottom two would have to be that snack game. And then,
oh my God.
That snack game was horrible. Like, y'all better not say shit.
It's made by the guy
about
who did
Grounded. I don't want to hear nothing about Grounded. Because people slamming Grounded. Look at this game. This is low city.
There's so much I can say about Grounded.
That mess looks silly. Like, don't come at me.
There's a lot of kiddie games in that PS5.
It's not that it's kiddie. I don't care that it looks.
It just
kiddie.
looks stupid.
I'm a Disney lover, so I really don't care if it looks kiddie. It just looks stupid.
Like,
but the one dude had a thing about Octodad. Octodad did well, right?
I don't like Octodad. I hate that game.
All right.
Like, it is so dumb. My daughter loves that game, but I'm just like, what is this? Like, so it's just not a game for me. But and to each their own. If you loved it, good on you. Play it, spend your money, have fun, enjoy yourself. I just will not be doing that. And then the other game was just it's probably the cat game, just because I don't know, I'm not playing that as a cat.
You don't even like cats to begin with.
Right. I don't even like cats. I don't even like cats to begin with in real life. I'm not playing no digital cat.
Oh man, you hurting my heart right now. Talking about the cats. Cats are cute. Anyway.
Sorry about it.
What?
Right?
My bottom two.
Cats are cute.
All right. My bottom two would be, I hate to do it, but NBA 2K21. And
you should have showed them slot machines. Shoot.
The food. You should have probably did more than than bottom two, because everybody's picking that snacks. This snacks.
Yeah.
It should
That
have
snack shit. I ain't playing that snack shit.
What is the name of the game?
What is it called?
Bug snacks.
Bug snacks. Yeah, bug snacks. It's called bug snacks.
So you really are bugs eating each other? What the hell? Okay.
That's
okay.
So bug snacks. Okay. Yeah. No. So that's my bottom. I'm gonna pick one more, because I feel like bug snacks is all, like, at this point it's automatic. Like, Like, so I'm gonna pick another
automatic.
one. I'm gonna pick another bottom for my bottom two. I mean, I'll just omit the Bugs next one. And you know, and shout out to that team. That game probably fun. But for me, for me,
she trying, y'all. She trying.
She's so trying.
For me,
so trying.
I feel like they could have. It had to be Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, to me, they didn't have to spend
Skyrim.
They didn't have to spend that much time on that. To me, like that would be
Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced was like it was slapping the face to all the fans.
Everybody. I was hyped when I saw Rockstar come up and stuff. I'm like, ooh, we about to get it. And then it was like Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm like, fuck. Y'all had to do us like that. This is like the opener.
All right,
I'm like thinking, you know.
Since we unanimously pick Bug Snacks in our bottom two, could you all pick one more game to include?
Wait, I didn't do mine.
All right, go ahead, Charisse. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Charisse.
But Bug Snacks it's not really what feeling it, y'all. I just can't with that bug game. I can't.
It's probably for kids too, so.
Okay, I asked my daughter if she wants to play it. But no, I'm not. I can't say the basketball game because I wasn't even paying attention to that. But I'm gonna go with the Bugs game and crap. Let me think. Which honestly, not even registered enough in my mind to actually be a bottom two besides the bug game, and that's probably bad upon itself.
There's probably some other games that we just forgot about because they didn't take
register.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of games that they put out. What was 26 games total?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Again, 10 of them are exclusive. Other 16 of them are timed or third party. So they showed a lot in that hour and 15 minutes? Hour 20 minutes?
15 minutes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay, if I have to pick, I have to say Demon Souls. I know I'm never gonna play that.
Right?
Oh, it
I ain't
look good
playing
though.
that. No.
Demon Souls, y'all not gonna play because it's Dark Souls. It's
Yeah, I don't
Dark
do Souls games.
Right, I don't do Dark Souls.
Okay. All right.
Hey, at least we honest shit.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say the other, y'all were saying, you know, not too many surprises, but for me, one of the surprises wasn't really like in the show. Well, I guess it was in the show is when they announced Deathloop as an exclusive, because
that shit kind of hurt my heart.
Last year when we watched it, that and Ghostwire. Last year when we watched it live at the Bethesda show, it definitely had Xbox as one of the places you'd be able to play this game, and I guess you will eventually, but Sony always coming with the time exclusives, which I gotta say it, since they can't go out and buy a bunch of studios, they hopping on the time exclusives. So now we all got to deal with all this time exclusive bullshit again. I'm not for it.
To give you an idea, out of the, let's see, I got a list here. Out of the 16 titles that they showed, excuse me, this out of the 16 titles, out of the 26 titles they showed, 16 of them are multi-plat. Out of those 16 that are multi-plat, you got 14 of them are timed.
Ain't nobody gonna say anything about it. But how much did they bitch when Tomb Raider was time exclusive?
Right. And what was it, Titanfall and all that other shit. So yeah, we don't like time exclusives either, you know.
Yeah.
Well, for me, those time exclusives makes me want to get the PS5 less, because they're okay. The thing about PlayStation is they always are adamant about what their exclusives are. You come to PlayStation and get these single player exclusive games, which is all said and good. But this is 2020. You have to adapt to the market to make money with these games. You can't be, ain't no way you can be like having time exclusives and think they're going to actually sell money versus a multi-plat. An exclusive game, for example. Except I think for Spider-Man would be a good time exclusive, but I don't know that. But what I mean is with time exclusive, they have an opportunity to make some more money with the video game market versus having it solely for PlayStation, Sony. That's what it is in the future, and I need to like have people to recognize that your favorite games it could be a 50-50 chance that they're not going to stay on the platform of your choice just because they want to make revenue. You got to adapt to what's popping out here in these streets, and what's popping out here in these streets is multiplats. That's where you make more money than exclusives. And yeah, it's a time exclusive, but I got time. You just don't know how much time I got. I can wait on a game to go on PC or Xbox. And I mean, the games that really are like that I really want to worry about is the games that I cannot get.
I can tell you now, I'm not waiting. Like I'm definitely want to be able to play some of these games when they drop. Now what's going to force me to wait is that these games aren't dropping this fall. Like you mean a lot of these games that were in this show, and with good reason. I mean, we discussed that earlier. Is that a lot of these games that they showed in this show are games that's coming in 2021, 2022. Games that's coming in the future. The launch titles, it's just like they either the launch titles that's coming out are either going to be on PC or it's so for me it's like my decision. This helped me determine what I'm going to get this fall. Easy, like it's for me it's no brainer at this point.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, I put in chat. We're getting close to the end of the show. Y'all go ahead and get your questions ready. Make sure you type question in big bold letters and then your question.
Other Zinc had a question as soon as before we even started. So
okay. You got his in early.
Any tidbits though?
Yeah, I do have tidbits. So I don't know if you guys caught, but there is a new movie on Netflix from Spike Lee, and it's called The Five Bloods, and it is a kind of sort of biopic about 5 young black men who were in the Vietnam War, how their life was when they came back, and them meeting each other again as coming together again as adults, and the dynamics there. So I don't know, me as prior military, I definitely want to see this. People don't speak about it enough, but we've fought in every war. And for us coming back is different. There's no parades for us and whatnot. So I'm really interested to see his take, Spike Lee's take, because he's always gonna come with it raw. He ain't playing around.
He don't sugarcoat.
So so it'll be interesting. Apparently, it was written with him and one other writer, so it's not just him. So I don't know. That's something that I'm really interested in. I don't know if you. What about you guys?
I'm interested in a good doc. I love me some docs.
Yeah,
I can't wait. A good documentary.
It's not really a documentary because I don't know if you guys saw Chadwick Boseman is in it.
Yeah, it's a movie.
I don't know. It makes me understand why he lost all that weight too.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'll definitely look into that.
Yeah, and then one of the other tidbits is, I don't know if you guys saw, but it looks like Apple is going to be separating from Intel and making their own processors.
Wow, that's big.
Right?
I mean, they got money. I mean, why not?
Yeah, I'm sure, they saw we're putting tons of money given to Intel for their processors. And I think we're really getting to the point where Intel is going to have to start innovating more, right? Because now you have AMD. A lot of people go with AMD. AMD seems to be very much on the side of let's work with you to make the processor you want, right? So I think it's going to push Intel to come out with some different stuff, which is great for us, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, and then the last little tidbit is I don't know if you guys have HBO Max. If you guys have been on it, HBO Max is pretty decent. But
yeah, it is.
Doom Patrol season 2, which I've heard is probably one of the best DC shows out there, is on HBO Max. Season 2 just dropped, so that's something for y'all to go watch in this quarantine-filled world.
Man, I didn't even know season 1 was out. Like I haven't even heard of this.
Okay,
shit.
Right?
I'm confused about something. Season 2 is on HBO Max.
Mhm.
Season 1 is on DC Universe.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh wow.
What's this? So are they gonna get rid of DC? I mean, again, this is with that merger with AT&T.
Right.
AT&T now owns HBO Max and DC Universe. So this is the same company. Are they gonna put this show on one streaming service? Because
They probably will at some point, because I think that HBO Max, their whole thing is going to be. I don't think they did really well with their DC Universe subscription, so I think that's why they're trying to fold them into HBO Max.
I'm saying, because if y'all want to watch Doom Patrol, I'll give y'all my DC Universe login. You have to watch it real quick.
I did not hear that.
She didn't say that, y'all.
Yeah.
But those are my tidbits. Yeah. I don't know. Those are the tidbits. We can go with the questions. Who's gonna get the questions?
CHAREECE.
I like how she put me on spot like that.
Right.
Always and forever. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. I've passed two of them
and because
already.
we're kind of late already, we're probably only gonna take like the first 5 or 6.
All right, well, hold on. Let me get Other Zinc's original question because she asked that shit at the beginning of the show. Like we hadn't even started good yet. That was in the
first one.
All the way at the top.
Oh, I think Lady put it in the chat.
Yeah, I put it in the chat. I did. I put it in the round table. Yeah.
Going back to now. Dang, we talk a lot. All right, here we are. Question. Grown Woman Gaming. Do you think Sony's marketing is great, or is it YouTubers making excuses for Sony at every turn? I.e., 30 frames per second is okay all of a sudden. I think
kind of elaborate on that a little bit. Because I mean, I'm thinking for next gen, I want 60 frames personally. That's what I want. I want next gen to not only look high quality, I want to feel like I want it to feel smooth, crisp. So I don't know. I can't speak to all the whole excuses things as far as YouTubers, but I just know personally that's what I want to see. I want 60 frames.
Anybody else?
Look, I think I'm agreeing with Delilah. We need 60 frames at this point to be next gen, right? Otherwise, why isn't this the PS4 Pro Plus?
I agree.
Okay then. Mitchie dies a lot. What's up, Mitchie? Hope your vacation was awesome. What do you think of the new PS5 and how it looks like a router?
It looked like a binder with a book in it in between.
Y'all, the memes were on point.
The memes was on point.
Yeah.
The internet got zero kill.
Yeah, internet. Yeah, it was awesome. Seeing all the different memes. As far as aesthetics, it looks large. Like they was doing they was showing like measurements.
Yeah.
Like they was trying to gauge the size by looking at the disk drive and looking at the USB port, the type A USB port, and this system looks like it's easily, I would say, 15 to 16 inches tall, which is incredible for a game system. It looks tall.
Yeah, like there's been a couple of other outlets as well, not just YouTubers and whatnot, comparing them, and it's gonna be tall. It looks like it's gonna be like the tallest console to date. The only other one that seemed like it was a little bit close to it was the PS3
back in the day. Yeah, the fat one.
If you guys remember the fat one, that one was pretty. It was pretty big. So
I know.
I can pretty large. This is thick boy.
It's
thick
big.
boy.
Thick boy.
Which one of us got like a PS? Somebody got a PS4 Pro, right? Like.
No, I got vanilla.
You see how
I got vanilla.
You know how chunky the PS4 Pro is? It's bigger than that. Like it's taller than that. It looks bigger than that. Like that's a huge system. It's like when I look at it, it seems like the only way I can orient that system would be vertically. I don't know how to fit that in.
Well, yeah, we spoke on that too. Is that you see all the vents? The vents go from the middle, almost all the way up to the top, and then over to the back. We already know they got a venting. They got to make sure that venting is happening. And I don't think you're going to be able to put this in the cabinet. Cabinet's over.
Yeah.
Y'all can't put this in the
aesthetically though,
cabinet.
I thought it was cool. I like the curvy lines. I like the colors.
I did like the curvy lines.
I think to me, I was hoping they would have a SKU in black, because I feel like it'll look better with black on black. But I mean, it's fine. I think they like
this. Is a little deceiving how they did white with white background, because it's hard for you to tell dimensions, right? It's hard for you to tell how big it is when it's like that.
That white part of the PS5 is gonna get dusty. His fingerprints is gonna be on that controller. That's what I was just thinking. There's gonna be more maintenance.
You can't eat no nachos and play PlayStation.
Right. You can't play Cheetos, or you can't.
How many dirty ass white controllers we about to see?
Yep. I'm telling you, you better wipe that. You better wipe your console down before you post it up on Twitter, because they're gonna be clowning you if your shit dusty. I'm telling you.
Yeah, look, here he come late. Christopher Hart talking about PS5 look incredible. I love PS5. We already know.
We make your allegiance clear.
Like that, Boogie.
Because we already know you capping.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm worried about the
They
color
could have
scheme.
showed you 2 slices of paper. You'd have been like, I'm buying it. I got it. They won't buy it.
They did in the memes. Oh my god.
That shit was funny. They
I like
had the
how
routers.
Cherise sound all super happy, but
next to it.
yeah.
Yes.
Y'all know y'all need to
I'm
see that
telling
laugh.
y'all, we keep telling y'all, Charisse is probably like the most pro Xbox person on this damn panel. Like, she gonna be in it.
I was laughing. I was retweeting a few. I sent some out. Oh, I went on Facebook and clowned my cousin. He almost blocked me. The shit was beautiful.
Yeah, I had to get on my cousin too because he talking about, I don't care if Miles Morales isn't a full game. I'll pay $60. I said, you sound stupid.
Again,
I said that sound like poor consumer.
I was like, oh, what about them cartoon graphics now? What? Huh? And he was like, blocked. I was like, love you, boo. You know,
that's hilarious.
But
tearing up families.
As far as
tearing up families.
The huge difference in aesthetic with the disc drive and the not in the digital edition, like it just looks with the disc drive kind of poking out like that. It's like surprise.
Big five save lives.
Right. It looks weird. Like just from looking at it from the aesthetic, it just kind of like they look tacked on. Like they wanted to release a digital version because it looks the symmetry on the digital version looks great, and then they just let's throw a disc drive on the side. Like that's what it felt like. They tried to curve it, make it look sleek and stuff like that. I do worry about you can't put anything on top of it. You can't stack your consoles now. This is that whole idea of stacking and putting it in your, like you said earlier, putting it in your entertainment cabinet is over. I like the glossy finish on the front. It definitely does remind me of like old school router. So I mean, but hey, when I'm playing a game system, I'm not looking at it. Like I'm focusing on the games that I'm playing. So I mean, I hope they release a black on black. I don't want to. I'm not feeling the color scheme.
Yo, I don't know. I'm sorry. I gotta go to the chat. Yo, Christopher Hart, you better be a Jehovah's Witness, dude, because you are like you cap for Sony like this is your religion, my guy. Sony is the master of hardware. For real? Stop it. Miles Morales is not a full PS5 game. It is a smaller scope game, and it will be very similar to Uncharted Lost Legacy. They've already said this.
Yeah, they
please
said that. Yeah. We
stop
know the
acting
facts
like it
too.
is a full game, right?
What you thought?
Please,
you really gonna spit no facts here? Because we grown women gaming while you go over there and be all up in the other chats, be all like praising what you say. Don't act like we don't know stuff around here, boy. You capping for real.
Okay, I just want to point out that I didn't say anything. That was them.
Okay.
Oh wow, you throwing us under the bus?
Yeah, always.
No,
Cherise got the shovel all the time.
Hey, I just want you to know, hey, I may be an Xbox fan girl,
like,
but
okay, Christopher,
we know
it's a standalone game, but it's a smaller scoped game. That's what we know that. Like he trying to he put it in all caps like he teaching somebody something.
Right.
Like a standalone game is like 10, 12 hours, maybe minimum. That's not gonna be that game gonna be less than that. That's gonna be game.
This game is gonna be a launch title.
We did not say that it's not a standalone game. It is a smaller scope, which them and Sony has also commented on. It's a smaller scope, like Lost Legacy. Please. All right. We're not talking about it no more. Okay. What's the next question? Let's get these other questions. Yep.
Yeah.
Evercab, did you guys see 846 by Dave Chappelle? If so,
yes.
I sure did.
Best tonight.
Best believe.
You haven't seen it yet, Cherise?
I saw the clip that DELILAH posted in the thing. I watched that, but I have not watched the entire show.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm watching that tonight.
It was mostly him just ranting, basically. He told a couple jokes, but it was mostly him
and
ranting.
a few jokes. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But it was still brilliant. It's him. Like he's brilliantly done. Still, like it's like everything he says. It has feeling to it. And so I mean, it was so
and I learned a lot too about him when talking about his family,
his grandmother,
stuff like that.
Yeah, that was deep. It was good. I definitely recommend people to check it out though.
I it was fire.
All right, Cedric H. What games are launching with the Series X other than Halo and Infinite? We'll figure out next month.
No.
Oh, you got. Go ahead.
We got Outsiders. We got Exits. We got The Medium. We got Call of the Sea. We got Scorn. Xbox exclusives.
The Medium.
The Medium.
Is that the one with the demon baby?
That is with the demon baby.
That stuff coming out next month?
No, that's launch titles. Confirmed launch titles.
Okay.
For Xbox, because I think he was trying to imply like Halo was like the only game that's gonna come out.
Well, see, the thing is, like, we already mentioned this. He was late. He was late, right?
Yeah,
he was late. So he didn't hear us talk about how only 2 games. The entire show. Only 2 games are gonna be with the launch for Sony, and that is the Super Spider-Man Miles Morales game and Godfall. The rest are like, okay,
time exclusives, right? And multiplayer.
Multiplats. Not even the time. They're not even the time exclusives on here. It's just the multiplats, like your Dirt 5s, your Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Outriders, stuff like that. Bug Snacks is one. If you want to count that. I didn't even count that, but whatever. And they also have the time exclusive on Deathloop. So, but we know the facts, man. Like, don't he coming here like you schooling somebody? You're not, bro. We know the facts. Like he said, that's false. Oh God, I can't with you. I can't with you.
I know.
Hey, that's okay.
This man drank the Kool-Aid and everything. He be out there.
We talking about launch titles. We know they got more exclusive than that. Okay,
I'm not even gonna entertain Chris.
You're gonna have to rewind the show. You're gonna have to rewind the show and listen.
Right. Next time, be on time. Okay.
Rewind the show and listen to when we said that they showed 26 games. 16 were multi-plat time exclusive, and they showed 10 true exclusives. We talked about this. You just missed it.
That's your fault. That's a Christopher Hart problem.
Lord have mercy. Okay. Hold on. Others Inc. We've already asked one of your questions, so we're gonna because you're just being petty now. We're gonna go on to Calvin Henderson's question. Even though I love it, Others Inc. I love it, but you're just being petty. And this is actually a good question. What missing feature is a big deal on Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5? No system is perfect, but what specific feature stands out as a tough feature not to have?
Backwards compatibility.
Yeah,
I can't do it, man. I personally, y'all talking about frames and resolution and ray tracing and stuff.
Yeah.
Give me one more bang for my buck. I can't spend no $400, $500 console and just sit and collecting dust. Backward compatibility is key for me. I want to be able to know if I can be able to play the games that I played on my old consoles. Go to the saves from the games from my old console.
Girl, say that.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, now PS5 had they reveal ain't say nothing about no backwards compatibility. That's a red flag for me because y'all y'all got games, but you know me, I can run through games. I'm not the average consumer of video games. I'm not a casual game player. If I get the PS5 with the launch titles, I'm gonna be done with them in like a month or two. Mm-hmm. If I don't got no backwards compatibilities, what I'm gonna do with it though? Watch Lord of the Rings or something like that. It's the most important feature for me to have on the next gen console. Yeah. Y'all can keep everything else.
Yeah, back compat is huge. I think for both platforms, back compat is important and huge. I don't know the full details of what Sony's doing regarding back compat, but I know that Series X is gonna like quote unquote true back compat. Like you're gonna be able to play your Xbox One titles on it. So
and it'll be automatically upgraded as well.
Smart delivery.
Yep. Okay, last question. Let's get it in.
All right, hold on. I lost it. My thing scrolled up. Got it. I think people stopped asking questions and just went in on Christopher Hart.
Oh, okay.
Right, that's what it look like. Oh my goodness.
That's all it looks like right now.
How
There's
you
no
come
more
in and
questions.
derail the whole chat and
I
derail the
know,
whole
man. Yo.
Oh wait. Philly Eagle got one. With 5 million consoles in quotation marks supposedly going out worldwide first wave, do you think people will cross over, or does this play to casuals who don't upgrade right away anyway?
Interesting. That's an interesting question.
How do they know 5 million consoles
How
are
they know
going
this?
out?
Yeah.
I don't know that part. I just want neither. Again, I don't think that means going out.
He put in parentheses supposedly.
Right, supposedly.
So it's a speculation, basically. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything on this one.
I don't think that means it's going out because of quarantine. There's the first wave is probably gonna be like 2-3 million. If you don't get that pre-order in, you're gonna be shit out of luck, man.
I'll be waiting.
I am
hate to say it.
waiting. I am waiting.
Yeah.
And I some people they're gonna get that pre-order in, that shit gonna get canceled. That's my thoughts.
I'm sorry.
What do you guys just? Sorry.
Bless you.
What do you guys think about the supposed leak from Target? Do you guys think this is real?
That $3.99?
Yeah, well, yeah, like I said, the $3.99 for the
I believe it. It's
the SAD edition, and then I mean it's PlayStation SAD edition, so I don't want to hear shit about it. And then $4.99 for the Thick Dive Save Lives edition.
Oh, I love that name.
Thick Dive Save Lives.
We using it. We using it. We are using it.
Oh goodness. Dang, I done got sidetracked. What's the question? What was the question?
The one I said?
Yeah, what was
the one I said? Oh, I was saying, what do you think about, like, do you think that this Target leak is real, or do you think people just kind of like?
I don't know.
That sounds like a good price for me. $3.99 for the SAD edition. That look
really
nice.
Does.
It look nice, but you know it ain't true. I don't believe none until Sony say something.
Right.
I don't believe none until Xbox say something.
Right. You can't. Like you gotta wait.
But you know what? People run with it though. They act like they work for Target or they know works for somebody for these companies, and they know the exact price when they really don't. And I'm like,
so you trying to? So basically, you saying Christopher Hart works for Sony? Is that what you saying?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you need to cut him a check too,
man. Hey, he working.
He be out there like the bean pie. He be out there like the bean pie man. No lie. He be out there with the bow tie, handing out pamphlets
of Sony
you need to go
propaganda.
Work for Sony.
I can't. I'm done. I'm done.
He must got like stock options portfolio,
crazy.
something. Like something. I don't know. He troll us every week, but whatever.
Yeah,
thank you, Christopher Hart, for coming through, and we appreciate your lovely conversation. Delilah, I don't know how you diplomatic each time. I'm working here, girl. I need something else. Thank you, Christopher Hart, for your lovely opinion.
Oh my God, PS5.
I'm trying
all y'all Xbox lives. All right, well. Why don't we go ahead and do our outros?
Yeah, I'm ready. At this point, I'm ready.
All right.
Let's get it.
All right. Delilah, go ahead. You can start.
Yeah, man. You know you all can find me on Twitter, Delilah_HD, and right here on Grown Woman Gaming. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for rocking out with us. We appreciate each of you. Tell your friends, and thank you. See y'all next week.
All right. Go ahead, CHAREECE.
It's your girl, CHAREECE, here. Thank y'all for coming. Chat has always been live. We love y'all because y'all are hilarious. And again, make sure I get on the Destiny grind, and we'll see y'all next week.
Not me though. You already know. This is Lady Infamous 414.
She'll be on it. She'll be on it. She'll be on it. Yep.
Yep. She gonna be up with me. Like, yeah, Delilah, let's go ahead and replace friends.
Right. Yep.
Y'all, I'm not touching this. Anyway, last but not least, this is me, Lady Infamous 415. You guys already know.
I still gotta go.
Oh, you not? Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. We were talking about Destiny. I just totally forgot. I'm sorry.
Last but not least. Jesus. All right, bump you.
Go ahead.
No, I'm going last because I'm the host. Go ahead.
She got her last spot.
I'm sorry. Check me out at Lady_Infamous 415 on Twitch. And you can check me at Some Sort of Gaming Podcast, where you get all your podcast fixes. And thank you for the chat, for being engaging. And I love people that engage with our show. That's like what keeps me going. I see who supports, I see who don't. Lurker stuff don't count over here. So thank you so much for joining us this morning.
All right, and it's LBOOGIE0208 everywhere. Y'all can catch me on Mixer Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And catch me on Twitter if y'all want to, have some educated conversations. I'm down with it. Right? Hey, I gotta specify. If you start talking about that nonsense, I just will not continue the conversation. And remember, y'all, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy in July. We ready for it, so make sure you ready for it. Drink your Gatorades, Haterades, and all that. And we'll
July,
see
baby, let's go! I'm so excited.
Right,
Fly in July. It's gonna be fly in July.
Fly in July. Let's go. Same energy.
Same energy. Same energy.
Okay. So when they talking about 60 frames, 60 frames, 60 frames, 60 frames, I want to hear that. Okay. Y'all keep that 30 frame next gen.
Oh, y'all crazy. I love y'all.
All right. Love y'all.